You're listening to Short Inspirations from Ralph. Blazing Trails, Part 2. Do you realize that when Jesus went into the wilderness and was tempted of the devil, that the whole exercise was that of restraint? Jesus put off what he could have had or been tempted to do for something much greater, the salvation of the whole world. And so, right in the solar plexus of Jesus' temptation was, does he look after himself, or does he deny himself for others? In Deuteronomy 7 verse 9 it says, he keeps his covenant of loyal love with those who love him and observe his commandments for 1,000 generations. The Bible clearly states that if we don't give up and we continue loving God and walking in obedience, that the blessings of God last for 1,000 generations. And if a generation is 40 years, it's 40,000 years. And I want to suggest today that when you give your whole life to Jesus, you lay down your life and serve him for the rest of your days, that you actually become a trailblazer, a person who makes way for others, a person who makes a trail for many others. Even long after we've gone, as we've said, we take on a sort of a generous spirit in the days that we have. A trailblazer in its obvious form is a person who makes a new track through wild country, making a way through a terrain that seems to be hostile and difficult and closed to all those that might venture there. For example, you may have come from a rather wild family background, and if you're the first to bend the knee to Jesus, then you can make a trail for the rest of the family to follow. It may not be a preachy thing that you get into, but they will see your life and they'll see that you have cut a different track, and it may be attractive to them. But it's wider than that. You become a trailblazer at your workplace or school or university or rugby club. Jesus, of course, was a trailblazer. He made a way where there was no way for you and me. He was indeed in wild country or in the wilderness when he showed us the way to exercise his God-given free will to resist the devil, to put off what could have been or what he could have had, in order to usher in a totally new way, a new covenant, a way that was not there previously. And so we are people who are on a journey, restraining putting ourselves first for putting God first. God bless you.